So just before the phone falls off, let us put it on properly. I hope you guys can see me. Hey Bukola, hello everyone. Hi Bukola, thank you for the hearts. Good evening. It is the evening time in the UK. This is Deborah. Hello, just waiting for a few people to come in. Hello everyone. Hello Peri people. Hello Maranaz 12, thank you for joining the scope. Yay. April Joy, thank you. I saw you on Lola's scope a minute ago. Thank you Bukola for the hearts. Thank you. I am going to put my spin on the subject matter today, but we just wait for a few people to come in before I get started. I think Lola might be on her way. Hopefully she can see that I'm live already, but if not, she will join us later on. So I want to hello, hi, welcome to our scope, hashtag Periscope Circle of Influence, where we scope on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ladies, remind me of the time, Eastern Standard Time. It's going in and out. Oh, I do apologize. Try and go in and come back. Try and go out and come back in. Periscope can be playing up sometimes. Thank you. 987654322Q. 32Q. Thank you for joining this scope. Thank you very much. It might be where, thanks Lola. Yeah, it could be where I am too. I'm out and about. Okay, so we scope on Tuesdays and Thursdays at this time. See, Lola didn't even see that I was on, so it's just the way Periscope is sometimes. So 2 p.m. Tuesday and Thursdays is when we scope on here. I'm in the UK. Lola, Miss Lovely, is in Canada, and Bukola is in the US. So we are in different parts of the world. Thank you for joining. Thank you. And I can see people joining in and out, so obviously it's kicking you guys in and out. So thank you very much for your patience, and thank you to those watching it. Thank you, Lola, for putting that up. It's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, 6 p.m. GMT. And for those watching this on the replay as well, thank you very much. My name is Deborah, and I am the brains behind the brand business called Sawyerrs House. I teach young men, women, money literacy, and also women that have experienced domestic violence as a result of money problems, how to create wealth with or without money. Okay, so thank you very much for the hearts. Now, just before I get started, we have selected 3 very talented scopers who are going to be our featured scopers of the week. So we have chosen, again, making her debut is Nicole Scopra Walters. Miss Lovely Lola has spoken about her as to why we've chosen her. We've also chosen Arvin Poole. Bukola has spoken about him as well as to why he's the Peri hacker. Anything Peri, he's the guy for it. And also we have chosen Robin Cody Smith, and I'm going to talk to you as to why we have chosen Robin Cody Smith. And it's basically, Robin is a coach, a spiritualist. She's a woman, a strong woman of faith. She's a business owner. She's an entrepreneur. She's just an all-round talented woman. What I like about Robin is that we are a part of a group called Brand Your Greatness, and she has got this professional edge to her when we do the Periscope what is it called, Pass Your Cast. That is it, Pass Your Cast on a Monday evening. Every time Robin is in the house, she brings, her professionalism on any topic we want to talk about. She's always on point. She's never all over the place. She's never scatterbrained. She's just very much on point. Even to her makeup is always on point. I can't keep up with that, but just look at her as an all-rounder. Everything she does is on point. Hello Naptran77, thank you for joining this scope. You are watching hashtag Periscope Circle of Influence. So that is why I just like her professionalism when she comes on Periscope. And the thing is, when she started scoping, she had 1 follower. I don't think she had any followers, and I don't think she had any hearts whatsoever. So go check out her Periscope page and watch some of her scopes, and you will see what I'm talking about. So we will be back on Thursday with who the selected featured scoper will be, and we will post that. Thank you. Thank you, Trans 77, for inviting your followers. Thank you very much. And so on Thursday we will be back to announce who our featured scoper will be out of those three. Who is going to be the winner? We don't know, but we select at random. So do join us again on Thursday, and the scoper will be on our website, which is Periscope Circle of Influence.com. Also join us on Facebook, which is at Periscope Circle of Influence. So today's topic, biz ideas for kids. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is, even before you start having a discussion with your children about business or going into business, or if they want to become entrepreneurs like yourself, what I would suggest is give them a taster. Let them have a taster in terms of, I hope you guys can hear me very well. I am on a microphone. Thank you for the heart. Give them a taster. Let them have a taster in terms of what it means to make money. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Good. You can hear me. And ideas of tasters are just see how they work, see how they operate, see how they enjoy making money, because it's not for everyone. Just like for adults, not every adult is cut out to be a businessman or businesswoman or an entrepreneur. It takes a special kind of person, and certainly what we always say is, to be an entrepreneur or a business person, you really have to have a creative flair, a creative edge to yourself to become a business owner. So the kind of things that you can do or encourage them to do, and which happens in most communities, most societies, are things like summer fete. We call them summer fete in the UK, and it's just an activity usually at school during the summer months, where they are in the playground area, and you'll have so many stores with people selling things from food to hot dog to stuffed teddies to used items to old books to old clothes. And as parents, you can have a stall there, and so maybe bring some items, again, like Lola said, like Bukola said, bake some cookies, bake some scones, bake some fairy cakes, bring them along as a donation contribution to the school, and get your son or daughter to sell and interact as they're selling, not just stand there. If they're standing there and they're bored and they're not really interested, it may be a sign that they don't want to do it, or it may be a sign that they're just too young for it. So have tasters like that. Charity events in the community events, church events, religious events. You may not be a Christian, you may be a Muslim, you may be a Buddhist, you may be a Sikh, whatever religion you follow. Yeah, so have those kind of, have them take part in those things, and as many opportunities as possible where your children can sell something to those attending those events, then by all means do that. Yeah. Enterprise days, my children have enterprise days the last year of primary school. So when they are leaving their first school, the end of the first phase before they go into, I think you guys will call it middle school in Canada and America. In the UK we say primary school. So it's just before you go into middle school, the last year. They will have enterprise day, and the kids will get to bring things in and sell it. So my oldest daughter, she did face painting, and made money for it. So you come along, you get your face painted. Now obviously face painting means she is artistic, she's creative. Now all three of us that scope on here have children that are creative, that are very arty. My oldest daughter is very arty. If you haven't seen any of her work, go ahead, check out my Instagram page, which is at Sawyerrs House, the @ Sawyerrs House. If you scroll down sort of not even halfway, I want to say a third of the way from the top, you would see some of her artwork that I showcased there, and a lot of people liked it, and that's what she's good at. She's good at doing collages. She's very, very creative with things like that. She's always been like that from a very young age. I've always known she's had a creative flair to her. Whether she wants to do business is a different thing, but even from a young age, she would stand in the freezing ice cold snow and paint on an easel. That is how creative she is. So now this is the time for me to sort of give her that little extra nudge. She's 13 and she likes to make money as well. So, one of the things I have done with her is to suggest if she wanted to become my VA. My VA means virtual assistant. Now, instead of me employing someone to be my VA, and this is for my Instagram, and she likes social media as well, and I'm not overly keen that she's on social media, but it's a battle that I've fought, and then one that I've not actually won, but I'm able to monitor it. So yeah, so thank you, Lola. So I have decided to use her as my virtual assistant, and even by doing that, we signed a contract. I made her, I drew up a little contract just to make it professional, so she knows what she's getting herself into. Now, has she been very good? Also, I'm paying her, it's not free, I'm paying her for it. And has it been great? It's been okay. It's been hit and miss. She's had a moments where she's really enjoyed it, and she's had moments where she's like been lazy. And again, it takes us back to don't force them. She probably has that in her, and I've said to her, yes, thank you very much, Lola, for putting that up. You are watching #Periscope Circle of Influence. But I've had a discussion with her and said, look, this might be a way of you making money. VAs are the way to go now, and kids are online all the time. You never know, she may become 16, 17 one day. I may want to go on holiday with her friends, may want to go up to the West End, as we say, up into the city and have something to eat, go on a shopping spree, and she doesn't have any money. I may not want to give her the money for it. I may say, hey, I've given you money, for you to live, or what you need. You need to make your own money. And she might put her thinking hat on and say, hey, I can do some VA work for 2 weeks and make some money. So this is all, these are the kind of things, ideas you can, have, or ways, biz ideas you can introduce to your kids. Lola has some great tips. I didn't see that, didn't even know that kind of stuff was on Instagram. And in Africa as well, teaching kids how to clean. Kids teaching other kids how to clean. That is fabulous. Can someone put up my time for me, please? Maybe I've got a couple of minutes. I want to say thank you to those watching this on the replay. If you want to check me out, check out my own page. I am usually yes, thank you very much. I am usually on my blog, which is bit.ly/money education. I also have an easy peasy budgeting cheat sheet, which is bit.ly/easy peasy budgeting. Can I get the words out? Easy peasy budgeting. So that's the cheat sheet I've got going at the moment. Please do check it out on my blog. But if you check out that bit.ly link, it would take you there. So yeah, and I'm on Facebook as well at Sawyerrs House. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's scope and our featured scopers, our 3 featured scopers. We will be back on Thursday. I am sorry. Hey, thank you. My Journey Back to Health. Hey, that name rings a bell. My Journey Back to Health. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching this. We are about to round up, but do watch the replay. Today the topic is biz ideas for your kids. We will be back on Thursday to finish this off with more ideas, biz ideas for your kids. So on that note, we want to say thank you very much. Hi, thank you for joining. But yeah, thank you for the hearts. So we will see you guys all on Thursday. Have a great day, have a great weekend. Yeah, I want to say thank you to my friends, business colleagues here, Lola and Bukola, and we are out. Ciao. I need to learn to drag this thing out much earlier than is necessary, so that when I'm talking, it can just run out. Thank you for the hearts. See you guys soon. Ciao. Bye.